We are a construction equipment rental company, so we deal mainly with sort of the middle line of construction equipment. We deal with anything from backhoes and skid steer loaders to forklifts, scissor lifts, aerial work platforms, boom lifts, etc. We also do have a repair business as well, where we fix machines for customers that own their own machines and need some repair or service work done to those. Looking at the software, I think first of all the history of the company and how long they've been in business, and they have been a rental software company for a long time. So from things just as simple as setting up a rental contract and the integration of all the different menu items all the way to accounting allows you to run your company on this one package. To me, that's very important, and the support that goes with that is extremely important as well. You know, we have a coordinator, an IT coordinator and a software coordinator in-house that deals with InTempo and the enterprise software people all the time, and so that relationship has gotten very good over the years, and that's as a result of enterprise having the same people on board. So since we have the same person for a long time and InTempo has the same people, then we're able to communicate, and they're better able to figure out not only what our problems are from time to time, but what our needs are and how to best resolve those needs. We've used InTempo Enterprise since 2002. It was a decision we made as a small company to step up to a major software program, and it turns out to be one of the best decisions we've ever made. It not only guided us and helped us to handle the transactions, but it gave us a lot of direction as to what the conventional wisdom is in a lot of rental processes that we hadn't worked out yet. So by studying the enterprise software, we were able to work out some of our internal processes and be a better company and a better service company as a result of that. From a user standpoint, Enterprise is a very accommodating software package for the end user at the point of sale or in the shop. Once you learn the system, you become very comfortable with it, and it's hard to imagine using something else. You learn where things are, and the system works so fast that you feel like you're never waiting on the system. The system sort of is waiting on you for the next instructions to give it. You know, when you start to work out a new process in your company, I think what we've learned over time is that what we need to do first is look into InTempo's package and say, how does it work? Because it's been put together over time from people in the industry to develop how it should work best. So once we explore that package in the software, then we really learn how best to do the process ourselves, and it may really change how we did that. One example of that is in the service side of the business. We went to the expanded work order format, which allowed us to direct our revenue to the proper places on the general ledger rather than having it come to just one general ledger item. That way, through the profit and loss statement, we were very able to identify where we were getting our revenues. The transition from QuickBooks to Enterprise was not really an easy process. There's just a lot of details that need to be taken care of. So I think if you plan on making that transition, you should be very engaged and very ready to work hard and be involved to get that transition to go smoothly. But once you're there, and once we got there, and began to say, this is our software system now and how does it work, it's been really good for us. It's been exciting. The detail of the information has been exactly what we're looking for. It also works faster than QuickBooks, which was a huge benefit. Just the way that the enterprise works, and through the AS400, it's a much quicker process. It allows more people to be involved and working on the system at the same time, whereas with QuickBooks in the past, you have some slowdown because everything there posted to the general ledger. And here, you work sort of in a different format with the enterprise system. Allows your payables and your receivables and your accounting manager, all of your service people, all of your rental people to be working in that system at the same time, and with much faster results through the software. We use the enterprise parts inventory module extensively. When we first rolled out the enterprise, we were using purchase orders a little bit, but we made the decision right off the bat to use the software the way that it was intended through the purchase order system. it was a big benefit for us to be disciplined and follow the system the way that it was intended to be followed. We use Enterprise for equipment maintenance just every day. It's a vital part of what we do. Every piece of machinery that comes off rent, we open up a service work order for that machine and have a list of steps that we need to check on that machine before it's ready to go out and rent again. It really helps us in that each machine gets a thorough look and that we're able to document that work in the Enterprise system so that we can not only have the documentation, but that we can look back and through some of their search functions, that makes it very easy to see what work we've done in the past on those machines, so that if we're having some kind of a continuous problem with the machine, it helps us understand what we've already done and then might direct us as to what we need to do to fix that machine. It's made our mechanics a lot more accountable as well, because there is a history right there in front of them that they can take a look at and see what work they've done and whether they've done it right or not. It also provides a lot of information for the mechanics so that when they're doing work, they know what needs to be done and it can point them in the right direction and help them speed up their work. And in some cases, through their time modules, we're able to keep up with the amount of time that we work on certain work orders with the mechanics logging in and recording their time, and then it's able to post to the work order, which is very helpful as well. It allows a little more autonomy with their frontline service people, and it gives them some feeling of, doing a better job, and that they're trusted in the company to be able to document this work. Enterprise software has made our life easier in a number of ways. The obvious is just helping us manage our rental business on the day-to-day operations. The second, though, is from a hardware standpoint. We used to have a lot of servers and stuff that we ran and managed our software and our IT through, but now we don't do that. I mean, we just log on to Enterprise, sign in, and we're live across the internet on Enterprise. And we don't have to worry about how to manage an AS400. We don't have to worry about software updates and those kind of things that can be troublesome and cause you to have downtime. That stuff's completely managed by Enterprise. It's managed when we are downtime, on our downtime, so it's either at night or over the weekends, and for the most part we're up and live all the time without the headaches that can come from having to manage extensive amounts of hardware. Not only are we just excited that we're able to use Enterprise, and it does a lot for our business, but there's people that we've really grown to like over the years that work for the company, and that's just an added benefit, particularly when we go and visit you guys at your user conferences. We see people that we've known for a long time and that we talk to over the phone. It's really great to see them in person. They're good folks, they're fun to be around, and they're great to work with.